Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Marianne and I'm going to lead you to a wonderfully fun class today. Eclectic Magical Mix, we'll call it. So we're going to throw in a little balance, some weights, tad of cardio, core, breath work, and end up in meditation. How's that sound? So I don't think you're going to get bored. If you need to stop, take water, or just chill out and breathe for a while, go ahead. If you need to tone it down a little bit and take it a little slower, we call it modifying, changing, go ahead. Okay, so let's get with it. Let's inspire each other and go for it. So I am actually going to start by having a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana, and you can sit on a little block or pillow if you want to have a spine elevation, which that helps elevate your spine and stabilize you a little bit better, okay? So we're going to start with a looping breath, and as I would like you to do this breath with intention. As you breathe in, feel you're breathing in happiness, blessings from God, love, however you envision that word. Hoping not, don't want to step on anybody's toes, but consciousness, whatever. I call it God now. Just cut it to the quick. So you breathe in through your nose, golden white light, and you take it to your belly and fill up your belly, relaxing all the organs down there, the glands. And then you're going to exhale it up the back of your body. It's going to go around the crown of your head into your third eye, in the middle of your forehead, illuminating the pineal gland, which is your center of guidance, intuition, and wisdom. How good does that sound? So let's begin. I have my hands in Chin Mudra, and you can put them palms down or palms up. I'm doing palms down to ground myself a little bit here. So let's start with an exhale, and you can close your eyes. Inhale, golden white light from God, blessings, ask to be blessed, bring it down into your belly, fill up with happiness, pure total happiness, love. And then exhale, up the tailbone, up your sacral energy, up the back, feel it going up your thoracic back by your shoulder blades, up into the back of the neck, and then around the head into your third eye. And we'll begin again. It's a looping breath. Inhale, positive energy, happiness. You can put a hint of a smile on the corner of your lips, a little Buddha smile. And then you're going to exhale, bring it up the back, the spine, around the crown of the head, and let it go into the center of the brain, the third eye chakra. It's your Ajna chakra, illuminating you with love and light and connecting you, recharging your battery. And let's begin again. Inhale deeply. Really fill up, expand the lungs, the rib cage, get it down all the way to the bottom of the belly. And then exhale, bring it up around the back, into the third eye, and pull that navel into spine. Also, you can bring your tongue to the tip of the mouth, the roof of the mouth, to help with this looping energy. It's a little technique. So again, inhale through the nose, love, unconditional love, blessings from above, illuminate yourself. And then we exhale up the back body, around the back of the head, into the center of the forehead, center of your mind. Okay, let's do another one. Inhale deeply, fill up, nice and tall, open up those lungs, bring that prana in, and exhale. And as you exhale out any tenseness, come into this perpetually unfolding moment of now. All right, I feel so much better already. I hope you do too. Okay, I'm going to take my block off, and if you can't sit this way, just find a comfortable way to sit. We're going to bring that right arm up and over and sink down through that right butt cheek. You can bend your left arm, even bring the forearm to the floor. And then inhale, come up, and exhale the hand down. Let's go to the other side. Inhale up, you're radiating down through that left side, bending the right arm. If you go pretty deep, you're going to need to bend that arm and feel that beautiful side stretch. And then inhale up and exhale the arm down. Let's do it again. In fact, bring your pinky behind your ear so that when you extend the arm, your arm is alongside your ear and even a little bit behind. And as you reach away, draw that shoulder, that upper shoulder into the back. So you're not really hiking it up towards your ears. And try to keep your head in line with your spine so you're not just dropping your head down here. And inhale, come up, and one more time on the other side. Inhale up, pinky alongside the ear skin, and extend it, and then go ahead and pull that shoulder down into the body, and come on up. Okay, just sit here for a moment and breathe deeply. Let me get a little bit of music on. Don't know what happened to the music, so excuse me, just to go into your deep, relaxed breathing here. There we go. Don't think we need mega bass. It's all right, we've got mega bass. All right, so here we go. Let's open up those legs and we're gonna shake everything out. And you can sit on a chair and do most of this too. We're gonna just take our butt flesh out and just rock side to side. Little butt massage, if you will. Okay, fingertips to the sides. Flex your feet, toes back and wide, Pada Mudra. And then we're gonna start to circle around. Just moving and stretching the lower back. All right. So you can feel the stretch in the lower back and into the sides. So if you're not comfortable with your hands to the sides, feel free to change that. This is your practice. I want you to feel good. Mostly you're here to move your energy, and you made the right choice coming here. We're gonna breathe and move. The body needs to move. We rest, we rust, right? Okay, so let's reverse those circles. You can start really small, and then as your body starts to respond and loosen up a little bit, you can take it a little bit bigger. Okay, a couple more. All right, feels really good. Let's take our hands, bring them up, and we pull the shoulders down. Activate your legs, so engage the leg muscles, the quadriceps and the thighs. And then we're gonna rotate over the center of the left leg as best as we can and reach the arms away. So lengthen the spine, sink into that right sit bone. It might be coming off the floor, that's okay, mine is, but just press it towards the floor. And then we're gonna fold over that leg. Feel free to relax your legs now and just stay here in this stretch. I'm just going to stretch you up a little bit here before we start moving a little bit more. Now let's take your right arm, again, bicep alongside the ear, and we'll support the head with the hand. Press off your left hand and gently rotate your heart a little bit more towards the heavens. And then add that little press of the right sit bone. Oh yeah, breathe into your stretch, please. You can envision the color green or white breathing into the stretch. I think it helps for you to focus on the muscles that you're addressing, the mind to the muscle. Okay, going to press off that bottom hand, and we're going to massage a little bit. And just roll your shoulders forward. And lean back a little bit. We're going to rotate the shoulders backwards, one at a time. Starting to loosen up here, feeling good. Let's reach the arms out and up as we pull the shoulder blades down. Palms facing in. Activate your leg muscles, toes back and wide, Pada Mudra. And then rotate over the right leg. And then reach yourself long. We're sinking and grounding into that left sitting bone. And then let your hands rain to the floor. Forward fold over that leg. Relax your legs now and just breathe into the position that you are in. Notice where you're the tightest and take your breath energy to that spot. Long, deep, smooth breathing. Remember, if you can't contain long, deep, smooth breathing, that you're coming out of the yoga practice and you need to back off your poses because you want to have balance throughout your practice. They call it equanimity. We call it not bringing tension to the body. It's called ahimsa. So lift, that's one of the limbs of yoga, not hurting anything, ahimsa. We're coming back up. Okay, we're going to give a little massage here. I'd like you to work your fingers into your hips and your side glutes. And just shake it a little bit side to side. Bring the arms out to the side, shoulders back and down, palms facing down. Circling the arms back and circling the arms forward. Palms together, we're going to rotate 180, bring your left arm halfway back and just turn your head and look back at that thumb. Sit a little bit taller, please. Exhale forward and the other arm. Just reach it back, a little twist here. Looking over that back shoulder, stretching the eyeball muscles and come back. One more time. Grow an inch, inhale, and exhale, reach, inhale back, and here we go again. Exhale and inhale. Good job. Okay, arms out to the side. We're going to graze your left pinky to the right pinky toe and come up through the nose. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 8 more for 8. That's it. Get your heart going a little bit. Reach across, nice side stretch. Bite the belly as you fold down. Exhale, 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Let's take a block if you have one, or you can just walk your fingers forward if you're pretty flexible. Back it up a little bit, and you can just have your hands on the block. Try to get your toes straight up. Activate the toes back and wide again, and just sliding forward, coming into a nice stretch here. Good. If you can, come a little bit lower. If it comes easily, you can bring your chest towards the floor. A lot of people can't do that, so if you're one of those people, don't worry about it. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together, hands behind the butt, and we're going to just, this is bound angle or Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. We're going to just flutter our little wings. Sometimes they call this butterfly. That feels really, really good. Okay, we're going to sit cross-legged now, and we're going to take a little twist. So let's bring the arms up, and let's twist to the left. One hand behind your butt, acting as a strong pillar to prop you up, and take an inhale, grow an inch. Suck that belly in, and exhale. Press with your hands to facilitate the twist, and try to keep that front shoulder down. It wants to hike up. Okay, looking back. Inhale, relax forward. Let's do a shoulder shrug. Let your spine settle down again before we twist to the other side. Good idea. Inhale up, exhale over. Let's bring the arms up, and we're going to twist to the other side. So go nice and gently. Hold that. I just want to check the music. I can find my glasses. Having a little technical difficulty here, so just bear with me for a second. There we go. Couldn't see my glasses. Okay. Something's happening. Sorry, just hold on a second, please. And I'll see if I can get another CD, or maybe I can just skip this. Okay. There we go. I used my phone. Sorry, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Okay, we're going to come into boat pose. Let's bring the shin bones halfway up from the floor. Hold on to the back of your knees. And if this is too hard, you can always come forward a little bit and just hold the balance, maybe with your toes lightly on the floor, scooping the abs. And then we're going to come into it, releasing the hands if you can. Let's try the full boat pose with the legs straight. This is a lot more challenging. and then you can try releasing the hands. So you can pick half bow with the knees bent or full bow straight. You get to choose every time. We're going to take a little rock here. So just massaging the spine. Of course, if anything hurts, if you're not on a soft enough surface and this hurts your spine, please just hold boat pose. So just be smart in your practice. Okay, we're going to stick boat one more time. So here it is, stick and boat. You can hold on if you need to, or you can release if you can. All right, good job. Hands behind, elbows in, and lean back into your V. Let's come into low boat and crunch in. Now if that's too hard, bring your heels to the floor and do it like this, okay? So squeeze that belly as you crunch in, or you're here with your legs parallel to the floor. Inhale, extending the legs away. Exhale into the crunch. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Hold it here. Feet to the floor for seated cat stretch. It's a good time here to roll our wrists around. Just get some energy. Shake, shake, shake. Reverse those wrist rolls. Wrist rolls. Okay. Let's take the peace sign fingers and hook the left big toe. And then see if you can catch your balance. Hook the right big toe, and then maybe we can hold both. So like a wide seated balancing boat. All right, legs together here, and bring those legs down. Seated forward bend. You might need to bend your knees for this first one. I'm gonna walk my butt back. So if you walk your butt back, you'll get deeper stretch into your hip crease. So I'm just kind of scooting it back. Here we go. Let's come up halfway, extend through the crown, and come on up. Good job. All right, let's come on to all fours. Okay, and my favorite, I feel like my mat's not straight. I'm gonna tap out the tops of my feet and wipe the bottoms. We're going to do a few cows and cats to move the cerebral spinal fluid, which is a really good thing. We want to lubricate the spine, and then we're going to round, and we're going to arch. So go nice and easy for your first few stretches, and then you can get a little bit stronger as you move along and your body starts to respond and invites you in deeper. But wait for your body to allow. No forcing. That's when we get injuries. Just reminding you. Have to remind myself as well. Let's do the toes curled under here and press back a little bit. Stretch the bottoms of your feet. That feels pretty good. And you can always come here into extended child's pose, getting a nice little break whenever you need it. Okay, toenails into the floor, tapping out the tops of the feet. Getting some energy and a nice stretch into the front of the ankles and the feet. Curling your toes under here, and we're going to come up into downward dog, exhale. And then we're going to alternate heel presses, so bending one leg then the other, and just waking up those calves. Okay, from here you're going to bring your right leg to the ceiling. If you want to modify, you're going to drop your left knee to the floor. Otherwise, this is stronger, more challenging. You're going to bring your nose to your knee, bringing the shoulders over the wrist, power pose. And then you're bringing it back. Let's do that again. So you can do it on the left knee, and then bring it back. Left elbow, and bring it straight back. Right elbow, outer right elbow, and straight back. Left wrist, and straight back. Right wrist, and straight back, and then you're going to bring it through. So you might need to drop to that knee to bring the right foot forward, or you might need to take your right hand to your right ankle and give it a little plop forward. Pivot the back foot flat, and we're going to come up into Warrior One. So here we are in Warrior One, and our shoulders are back and down. You're going to square your hips and shoulders to your side wall. Okay? And we're going to come into warrior two. So trying to get your hips and shoulders towards the video now. All right, let's check our back arm and make sure it's in line with the front. And you're going to wrap that back arm around your lower back, palm facing away, and reach up and over. This is just to keep your shoulders square to the front, a little aid. Side angle pose, forearm to thigh, or hand to thigh, if that's easier. Trying to sink down that upper hip. We're going to do a little vinyasa. So we're going to bring the hands to the earth. Bring our right leg back to plank. We're going slow. You can always elect to come down to the knees. Or you can come off the shoulders and take an alternate pose. You can do this on the chair as well, with your hands on the chair seat. So holding plank, engaging your quads, reaching back through your heels and forward through the crown, pressing into the inner edges of the hands, rolling your elbow creases forward to open the shoulders and strengthen the arm support. Okay, exhale down to the knees, uncurl your toes, lower down halfway or even a little tiny bit, Chaturanga Dandasana, modified, and then coming down to your belly. Okay, good job. So we're going to bring our hands back and interlace them behind our back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift up the chest into a low cobra. You want to look straight down at your mat now so your neck is long. You don't want to look at the video. Let's come down and turn your head to one side. We're going to do that again. Press down through your hip bones, your pubic bone. Lift up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, hands together if you can. Looking down at your mat. And exhale, turn your head to the opposite side. One more time, please. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring your hands under your shoulders. Come up into a low cobra. And then come on up and sit back into extended child's pose. All right, come on up here. And you're going to come back into downward dog. So take your downward dog. Now you can lower the right knee to modify. Otherwise, left nose to your knee, shoulders go over ears, leg goes straight back. Okay, across to the right elbow, and then straight back. Outer left elbow, straight back, right wrist, straight back, left wrist, straight back, and then you're going to bring it into your chest and bring that foot forward. Again, you can lower that right knee if you need to. Okay, so we're going to come up for warrior one. Back foot pivots in and flat to an angle. Coming up with hands to thighs or arms up here, shoulders back and down. So we've got warrior one. So you're going to turn away from the camera. I'm going to change my position so I can look at you. Okay, look at that back arm, making sure it's the same height away from the floor as the front, even with it. And look at the knee, make sure it's not collapsing inward. We'll go into our side angle pose. So forearm to front thigh, arm over ear, sinking the hips. Watch that knee doesn't overtake the toes, please. Heavy in the back outer edge of your foot. Okay. And then we're going to come back up to warrior two, wrap that back arm across your lower back, palm away, and reach up and over for reverse warrior two. There we go. Okay, come on up. And before we do a vinyasa, we're going to turn our front toes towards the video. We're going to take weights if you have them. You don't have to use them. Okay. I'm going to take them here, bring them out to the side, and we're going to do little circles back. Okay, so just have straight legs with a little bend and little circles forward. And then we're going to bring our hands into our chest and out. Let's sit down a little bit here. So weight in the heels. You don't have to go real deep. We're just moving with strength here. Palms in and out. Shoulders stay down. Good, well done. Palms up. Bring the elbows in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Well done. And bring your arms down. We're going to just circle with the weights, using them to stretch our shoulders. And reverse. So let's bring our tailbone under and bite the belly. Okay, and from here, you can lose your weights, and you can take your one hand to your block. Okay, you can make it a little higher, or you can just go to the floor if you can reach. If you don't have a block or a book, you can use one of your legs. I'm going to bring my right hand to my low back, and I'm going to bring it up to the sky. If you can, you're going to have your hand under your throat a little bit better and easier. Here you get a little better leverage to twist. And then you're going to go ahead and switch. Bring the left hand to your low back. Try not to fall into that grounded arm, and reach up with that arm. Nice little torso twist, and then bring it down. And from here, you're going to walk your hands forward. Try to keep the hips over your heels so that your whole body doesn't come forward. You're just inching the fingers forward. Reaching the heart towards the floor and pulling the belly in. And then we'll change the finger position to crawl underneath the body and bring the crown towards the earth for a nice inversion. This is a good time to squeeze your leg muscles so that all the blood flow doesn't rush to your head and keep you from getting dizzy. So palms facing down and your fingers facing back. Okay, let's bring the hands to the front of the mat again. Bring the legs back, and we're going to go into a little jog. So mountain climbers, or jogging the dog, I call it. So you're just going to bring one knee in and then the other. If you want to power it up a little bit more, you're going to switch really quickly. Breathing through the nose and mouth here. Getting a little cardio in, engaging your belly. Your shoulders are over your wrist. That's it. Jog it out. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Walk your feet in. We're going to take our weights again. So you don't want real heavy, because we're going to bring them overhead. And we're going to bring them up, okay? And down to the shoulders. A little bit in front of the shoulders. Heels go up and down. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. That's it. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. I'm coming onto the balls of my feet, so adding a little balance here. And remember what we do with the ankles? We kind of squeeze them inward, right? Let's hold it up. So balancing, getting a little shaking going on in the ankles. Let's do the left arm 4 times. Slow and steady. Stare at a fixed spot. Oh yeah. That's it. Great for your ankles and balance. Other arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good job. Let's bring the right leg back, and we're going to lift and lower those weights. So say all the way down is at our legs. Go all the way up to what you feel comfortable with, and go halfway down to your legs. So work in the upper part. You're going to look down at your mat, and you're going to see if you can come off your back toes. Now if that's too much for you, put them lightly on the floor. Just try and, your right toes. Keep switching, switching around. Mixing things up, mixing my mind up. Okay, hold it up, hold it, hold it, hold it, and relax. How do we do? Shake it out. Okay, let's try the other ones. Bring your left foot back. Now we're going to go from the hips halfway up to your designated height that you felt comfortable with. Okay, so let's just try the arms first. And then look down at a fixed spot. And when you're ready, if you're ready, lift those back toes up. 7, 6, 5, And we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's just kick it out. It feels good. Here we go. Kick it across the body. Okay. All right, so from here we're going to go into a leg lift with the arms out to the side. So here, we have it here. This is that whole candle pose, old-fashioned name. So just staying here. If you want, you can extend the leg. It gets a little bit more challenging. And then bring those arms down. Shrug your shoulders, take a few restorative breaths in here to fire up your energy, and let's try it on the other side. Just try to peel the heel up. You can go really slow and sequentially, then lift the toes. Then maybe you're going to extend the arms, extend the leg, reach forward through the heel, squeeze that belly into your candle pose. Pulling the shoulders down, focus and breathe. And release down. Well done. We're going to try an airplane pose now. Let's bring our toes back, arms out to lateral lift here. And we're going to lift up that back leg. And then we're going to weave it through into candle. See if we can do that without touching the floor. Okay, bend it again, and let's go back to the airplane. You can stay higher and easier. Try to come too much towards the floor, it gets really challenging. And then go back to your candle. And then bring it into mountain pose. Oh, I need those shoulder shrugs. It's a lot of work trying to stay balanced. I can feel my heat coming up. Okay, let's try it again on the other leg. So switch your legs, please. Arms out wide, shoulder blades down. When you're ready, lift the toes, focus on that fixed spot. We're going to weave that back knee through. When we're ready, extend. Let's go back to the airplane. Coming forward to candle. And bring it down. And roll your shoulders back and down. Okay, really good. All right, so for next one, if you want a little heavier weights, I'm sticking with these. We're going to do some bicep curls here. So just start to warm up your arms here. And we're going to go into a chair squat. So your knees hip socket width. Okay, you're going to bring your booty back and my weights in my heels. Remember the check to make sure you can move your toes. Just wiggle them a tad. Okay? So if this is hard for you, you might elect not to use the arms or use the arms and stand up and not to do the chair. You get to choose every time. So the weight's in my heels and I'm gonna squeeze into my shoulders. I really wanna focus on my bicep muscle. Make sure that the weight's back in my heels, pushing my booty back. We'll go halfway up from the floor for 4, 3, 2, and 1, then all the way up and halfway down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range now. Nice and slow and steady. Hang in there. And 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Come on up. Let's shake it out. Kick it out. Okay, good. So we're going to bend, and we're going to go side to side, really engaging through the abdominals and sideways here. So your oblique muscles on the side of the abdominals and your abs, and you can even add a butt squeeze for good luck. Lift up on that pelvic floor. All right, I've got no music. I just gave up, guys. If you want, you can sing a little song. Exhale and inhale. That's okay, it's all good. All right, let's stay on the left, and we're gonna pulse it out. Do little lifts with that right weight into your armpit. Work out those waist muscles and a nice stretch through the right side. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming up, shoulders shrug, lion's breath. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose and sigh it out loud through the mouth. One more for good luck. Other side. Coming up and down, and let's slow it down. So we want to work the weight coming and going up into the armpit. Adding a nice stretch through that left side. And we're going to hold it here and just work that left arm. Try not to drop your head down. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Bend forward, circle the weights, reverse. Let's bend down, just lose the weights for now here. And we're going to reach over, just tap it in, and reach and tap. Reach and tap, and reach and tap. Other side, right leg taps in, or left leg for you. Exhale, and exhale. Okay, so just coming here for a few little jacks here so you can stay here and really work it. Maybe add a little bit of air in the middle, just real light on your feet. Or I'm going to do a 30-second cardio blast, okay? So let me make sure it's on 30. Okay, let's begin. Exhale and inhale. Woo-hoo. Watch those weights on the floor. There we go. Do what you can. If you need to come out and just march, then just come out and march. But try to hang in there. 30 seconds isn't too much. You can always slow it down to half anytime you want. Only 5 more seconds. That's it. Good job. And just side step. Okay, we're going to grab the weights. We're going to go for a little walk up the mat. So we'll back up to the back. And we're going to march it up through the front, very light, and just march it back to the back. Just pumping those arms a little bit. So you can just either pick up the knees and go really high, and backwards. There you go. So it makes a big difference if you have weights. If it's too much, just lose them. I'm going to do 30 seconds now. So you can take it into a light jog. It's really good to get your heart rate up, bump it up a little bit. And it's good to go backwards too, to use those back leg muscles. Come on, we only have 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds, you're doing great, everybody. And back, good job. Roll those shoulders back and down. Okay, we're gonna take one weight here. Let's have a little bit of water, how about that? So take a little sip of water, take a little water break. See if I can get back on. I got some music, amazing. Oh. I needed that. Okay. Bring it behind. If you have shoulder issues, you might want to do kickbacks like this with 2 weights like this. Otherwise, just bring it to the middle back of your head. Will isolate your triceps and not get into your rear shoulder muscles. If you're okay with it and your weight's not too heavy, you can go down to your back. Okay, we're going to add a knee lift with this. There you go. Exhale, squeeze the belly as you lift that knee, driving that right foot through the floor or whatever foot's on the ground. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Take a little break. Big breath in, long breath out. Big breath in and long breath out. So we're going to do the same thing with the arm. We're going to go up and down here and just change knees, okay? So you ready? Right knee up and down. That's it, you'll get the rhythm. Okay, I'm driving the supporting leg through the floor. I'm not even touching bottom with my foot. So I'm adding a little bit more balance with this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Just marching it out. We're gonna do alternating knee lifts and bring that weight up and over. That's it. So just tapping the outer thigh here, getting a little bit of a torso twist, getting my heart rate up a little bit. That's it. Come on, up and over, working abs and obliques. Exhale and inhale. 8 more, 7 more, 6 more, and 5. You'll feel so much better. You got your heart rate up a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's bring that weight down and we're going to circle. Okay, I'm going to set it off to the side. Walk your hands down into standing forward bend. And walk your hands forward. Walk those legs back for plank. And then you're going to drop to your knees and bring your right forearm parallel to the front of your mat. Okay? And then your legs are going to be wide. We're doing side plank on the forearm. So one hand can be on your hip. If that's too hard for you, you can have a block here and put your left hand on your block for additional support, or on the mat. So holding this right here, not doing anything fancy. If you want to, you can dip your hip to the mat and come up. If this is bothering your shoulders, please come out, and you can just do a leg lift for this time, okay? How's that sound? There's something for everybody. If you want to, bring your left arm up and weave it through, and come up, and weave it through and come up, weave it through and come up, and weave it through and come up. We'll come on to the side. Really good. And we're just going to switch here. So coming over to the other side of the mat, left forearm parallel to the front edge of your mat. My feet are wide here, so they're not stacked. That's a little bit harder. I'm going to press off my hands and bring my hips up. Okay, so you can stay here. You can dip your hip down and up. 2 and 1 if you can, or just hold it. Bringing that top arm up and weaving it under. And 3 and 2. Make sure your shoulder's over your elbow. And 1. All right, good job. Okay, so here we are again. We're going to take boat pose. And we're going to do a little bit of bridge work. Let's put that block, if you have it, or if you have a ball or a pillow, in between your thighs. And you can have your weights close by if you need them. Okay? Hopefully you can see me. All right. So from here, you're going to have your hands by your hips. You're going to squeeze into that block without lifting and release. Squeeze, and as you squeeze, I'd like you to draw the tailbone under. So you're just pelvic tilt under, working the pelvis. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and hold 1, hold it, hold it, hold it. And you're going to press your heels back to lift your hips up. Squeeze your butt at the top, okay? So let's roll down slowly, articulating the spine. You're going to press your heels back and lift up, squeeze your tush. And slowly roll down, nice little spinal massage. One more time, press your heels back, come on up, and you're going to go down halfway and squeeze up with your butt and your heels. You're going to take those weights, okay? So I'm going up and down, squeezing into that block, and we're going to do a overhead press, chest press. Here we go. That's it. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Let's hold the next one up. Turn your palms to face each other, and with the elbows bent, bring them out to the side and in. Holding that squeeze, holding that hips up, pressing those heels back still. That's it. Lot going on, guys. 4 more. Opening the chest, strengthening it, and the arms. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good job. Let's bring the knees into the chest.
Take a nice little rock side to side. And then hands under the butt. We're going to bicycle the legs. I just feel like that we need to do this now. If you want, you can lift your head up. A lot of you don't like to do that, but you want to keep a fist underneath your chin. So it's pretty much the back of your head's in line with your spine, and it will help to strengthen your neck muscles if you do it at least a little bit. So reverse those bicycles. Let's bring the legs up. We're going to lower down 4 times. If you need to modify, bring one foot to the floor and you'll switch your legs after we get back up. So flex your feet, toes towards the nose, pull your belly in, and slowly inhale now, and exhale the breath out as you lower the legs. So at the end of the exhale, your heels on the floor. And you're going to point your toes and inhale up. And we're going to flex and slowly come down. That's it, nice and slow. Try not to drop or swing. Control it, you get to control it. Point your toes to come up. You're switching at the top if you're doing one leg, of course. You don't have to go really low, lower is harder. So you can just take it as low as you feel is right for you. And after you're practicing these for a while, you get to know what you can and cannot do, what is good for you. So let's bring it up to the top. Keep your hands under your butt for support. We're going to circle outward and down parallel to the floor and together. So we're doing big, wide open leg circles. I'll show you from this angle. So if it's too hard, make them higher and smaller. So working from the hip, working from the belly, and good. We're going to reverse at the top. So lowering down together, inhale wide and exhale up to the top. Inhale down, exhale up and together. That's it. Good job. One more. And how's that feel? Hands behind the knees for happy baby, moving into it. So draw the tailbone down, pull your knees down towards your armpits. As you draw the tailbone down towards the mat, pulling the navel into spine. And then you can elect to walk your hands up towards your feet, if you're able. Try to keep your shoulder blades down the back and plugged into the mat. And you can take the inner edges of the feet if you can grab them, okay. Okay, so you're getting the whole inner leg here into the groin. And now do the outer edges of the feet. You'll notice the change in your body. And let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. So we're in bound angle on the back. Supta Baddha Konasana. Pulling those feet towards the navel, you want to press your thighs away. Okay, good job. Okay, rolling up. Here we go. We're going to come onto the side for a little work here, bending the top foot forward. We're going to straighten the bottom leg, and you're going to flex it. You're going to pretend you have a stack of books on the inner thigh. And so you're going to really engage that inner thigh muscle. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. So you should feel your inner thigh is really working. That's it. So make sure you're comfortable. You might need to roll forward a little bit more. So your other foot can be flat in the mat, or you can even be on to have it just bent and your knee relaxed. I can't get my foot totally flat on the mat in this, so my toes are touching. So that might be you. Let's bring it up to the top and pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and hold it, hold it, hold it. Ah, good job. Okay, relax your knee. Let's bend that foot and see if we can reach up and grab it, and just bring your heel towards your butt for a quad stretch. And then you're going to take your top knee and you're going to reach it away. This is a great hip stretch. So fingertips on the floor in front. If you want, you can have your head on your lower arm or on the block here. Make a little pillow. I like this one, it's good. It's a nice hip stretch. And let's reverse. So press the door open as you press the foot away. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come on up.
How we doing, you guys? All right, have a seat up. We're gonna go the other side. Let's interlace our hands behind our back. Sit nice and tall. We're gonna sit in Dandasana, which is seated staff pose. Or Danda is the spine, yeah. Hands down by the hips. So you wanna squeeze your arms in, press your palms down, grow an inch from your crown. Pull the toes back and wide, the belly pulls in, the arms squeeze in. So you're engaging all your muscles. And then relax. Then you feel what it's like to slump, right? So mindfulness to posture when we're sitting. Let's go over to the other side. Bring your forearm parallel to the front edge of the mat. You can have this block here for comfort.
I'm just going to take that top foot, bring it over, and flex the bottom, and we're going to go up and down here. So remember, like, pretend, act as if you have a stack of books, you're balancing on your inner thigh. That always helps me just do it a little better. I'm thinking, oh, they're heavy, and I'm creating some resistance. Okay, squeeze up. Hard to balance them on. You'd have to be slow and steady and strong. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, 2 more, and then we pulse. And then we pulse at the top. There you go. You really feel that now? I hope so. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that foot, take it towards your butt for a quad stretch. And we're going to come over onto the belly. You can take a little bit of good time for a water break.
Oh, I lost that too. All right, excuse me. All right, here we go.
So we're going to do some leg lifts and some chest lifts. And again, you can always put your hands in the front and just do it this way if you need if your back's not that strong. So you can modify like this. We already went up before with our hands behind our back, like this. So you can always modify and just do little lifts like that. Okay, so let's do that a few times, keeping the glutes soft, working from the lower back. And then, if you want to make it a little more challenging, bring your fingertips to your temples and go up and down. Root to rise, root through your hips and rise. And we're using our exhale breath to come up. Exhale, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more hold. See if you can bring your right leg up, relaxing the tush, and lower down. Now your left, and lower down again. You can bring your hands down here. In fact, I'm going to bring my hands down. We're just switching legs, working into the low back. Really important to balance that belly strength with our back strength. If you want to make it a little harder, you can bring your arms out to airplane, looking down at your mat. We're just alternating leg lifts, nice and slow and steady. Slow, steady, and strong. Okay, if your arms are getting tired, bring them back like a jet airplane, palms up. You can even hook your thumbs and get a nice stretch. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hands under your shoulders. Come on up. Coming up into a high cat stretch on the fingertips. Hands to thighs. And then we're just going to take a gentle, gentle pounding on the low back. And then take your knuckles and get into your tush. That feels really good for me. Get really tight in my outer gluteal muscles. We're going to do camel stretch. Yes, that's coming up. Hands to low back, elbows draw in, keeping the hips over the knees. Just draw the chest open towards the ceiling, the sky, the sun. Oh. And come on up. And we're going to slide the hands down the front and circle. Okay, we're going to do a little glute work. We're going to wind it down pretty soon, I promise you. But we're going to put, if you want to use a weight behind your, start with your left knee. We're gonna come down to our forearms here, or a block if you want, or you can even come down on your right forearm. We're going up and down. Just go bring it up and down. That's it. All the way up to what feels good. So your knee's pretty much even with your hip. And squeezing it in there. And again, you can just squeeze the back of your leg towards your butt. You don't have to use a weight if you don't have, or if it's too much. All the way up and halfway down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down and halfway up. 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 3 more. Breathe out as you lift, and 1. Excellente. Bring that weight back. Sit back. You can have that block here. For some of you that don't like to sit like this, it's a good starter, good quad stretch in these. This feels really comfortable for me, but some of you might want to be standing on your knees. All right, let's take a little stretch. Palms interlaced, hands overhead, and release. Okay, we're going to the other leg. All right, let's stick that weight in there and squeeze it like crazy. Flex the foot. And again, you can be on your forearms or your hands. You get to choose every time, up and down. Slowing it down, feeling it, tighten up my tush. Really important that we balance and we're strong in body, mind, and spirit. So just making yourself strong, working out, isn't just good for your body, it's good for your soul, right? It's food for the soul. Powers you up, gets your serotonin levels going, and makes you feel high and happier and holier and just charged up with that happiness we were talking about. All the way up and halfway down. Focus. 4 more. I know, gonna be nice tight tush. You'll have to start over tomorrow and start stretching all over, all the way down and halfway up. There you go. Only 4 more, I promise. We got this, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that weight out. Well done. Sit back in thunderbolt pose or stand on your knees. We're just going to do a little hips out to the side, okay? So you can have the weight or not. I don't want my hips tightened too much. I'm going to use a 1-pounder, which is barely nothing. And then you're going out to the side and squeeze it in. So I'm going to have to squeeze it in. I'm resisting the urge to just get lazy and let it swing back, which is what my ego mind wants to do. Take the easy road. Squeeze it in slowly, like you're popping that beach ball between your thighs. Pop that ball. Wow, what a difference. Exhale. It's like, don't you like yourself, Marianne? Yeah, I do. Why do I gotta make it so hard? Because it's just the way it is. It is what it is, right? Okay, let's circle. Can you circle with that weight in, or maybe we should take it out? It's a little easier. Let's circle. And you can even sit down this way if you want to, if you're getting tired on that knee. Sounds like a good idea. 2 and 1. Could take another quad stretch. And let's switch to the other side. So going out to the side with the lighter weight. Here we go. Go this way. So I'm still flexing my foot. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. There we go. Put some power into it with your breath. Add your belly squeeze. Don't get lazy. We're almost done with this workout. You guys did great. Thanks for bearing with me with the music. I have to get that fixed. Oh well, nothing's perfect, right? 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. All right. Come down onto your hip. Let's do some circles here. Even my forearm feels better. 2 and 1, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. You can do another stretch here. And then we're going to sit up here. I'm going to sit on my block. I like to sit this way. Hero's pose.
but I'm gonna add the block. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, okay, so just a side view, so you can see this is called the dorsal glide. So a lot of people, you know, they get lazy and their head comes forward, they lose the C curve in the neck. So we're gonna bring our hands to the back of our head. We're gonna make a double chin. So you're pulling, you don't want your chin up, you want it down a little bit below parallel, and you're pressing your head back into your hands. So you're strengthening your neck muscles, and you're trying to get the muscles in your upper trapezius to get stronger and the neck muscles stronger. So pressing back, yeah. 4, 3, 2, and hold it back. Looks like I'm not doing anything. I'm feeling this. My shoulder's getting stronger as well as my neck muscles. And then you can do your right hand on the side of your head, and then the left, and then we'll do a little meditation. So let's come onto the mat, or you can do it seated if you want. Okay, so just coming down, let's make a big V with our legs and our hands, and tighten everything up, the pelvic floor, make fists and squeeze your toes, and then exhale, relax everything with the audible sigh. So inhale again, tight, tight, tight. Will help your muscles relax more, to contract them first, and then relax. One more for good luck. Inhale deeply, squeeze everything, and relax. And then just bring your hands to your belly, Om Mudra, touching the tips of the thumbs together and tips of the index fingers, and feel the rise and fall of the belly, as if you were by the ocean shore and the waves were coming in as the belly falls into the body, retracts within, and inhale, belly comes up. Good, and exhale. Just listening to the ocean sound. You can even make that sound with your breath. For the first few breaths, we call that Ujjayi breath, ocean sound. So it's a calming, relaxing, deep breath, connecting us to the planet, to Gaia. Feel Mother Earth embracing you in this pose. You're being held and supported by her love. And you can feel that golden light coming down within you and illuminating you. Father Sky, Father God, female, male, him, her, it's all connected. And just feeling basked in the sunlight of the spirit here. Let peace come through your body, and love exhale out. Inhale peace. Exhale love. You can even put a little smile on your face. Inhale peace. Exhale love. It feels so good to smile. Inhale peace. And exhale love. And just rest now. Let the breath begin to breathe you. Just know that you are sustained by this life force, this creative, loving life force is breathing you. There's a purpose. You are here. You are important. You are divine. And you are strongly loved. So just feel that love. And know that you are loved. Resting here for a little bit more in silence. And if the thoughts just leave from the mind, you can get them later. And breathe this deep peace into your being. Deep peace of the running wave to you. Deep peace of the flowing air to you. Deep peace of the shining stars to you. May the moon and the sun shine their healing lights upon you. Deep, deep peace to you.
Let's begin to move our fingers and wiggle our toes. Little bigger smile, stretching your arms overhead and bringing one knee into your chest and the other and giving yourself a big hug. Thank yourself for making it to your mat today. Doing something for yourself so you can shine your light forward. Let's come up slowly, maybe rolling onto one side. Sitting in cross-legged or any way you wish. Let's bring our hands together and bow into our heart. And just feel strong and divinely blessed. And thank you for being here. Namaste. No mask today. And Sat Nam. Thank you.